Peace, peace. What's going on, everybody? I wanted to make a video today addressing the relationship with discomfort. I'm finding a lot of times, especially in today's world, that it's a lot of talk around this whole Trump administration, and people are like basically running around with their heads cut off, trying to figure out what they want to do with their lives and how they're going to basically escape, let's say, the matrix. What I find interesting about these times is, in these, you could say, quote unquote, troubling times, is that it's all going to boil down to our creativity. It's going to boil down to our resilience, our willpower, and also going through some discomfort to get to those parts of ourselves, or even aspects, journeys, desires that we have to get to those aspects of what we want and where we truly want to live. We have to understand the relationship that we have with discomfort, because we're going to be constantly going through a lot of changes, and discomfort is going to always try to reveal itself and show itself. And so we need to have a better relationship with it. So let's get into the video, and that's what basically we'll be talking about. And so today I'm just going to share with you guys three different things that I feel that can help support you guys in that particular relationship that you're having, right? So first and foremost, we got to understand that the relationship with discomfort is the same relationship that you have with a partner. Okay, it involves connection, it involves engagement, it involves perception, it involves experiences, it involves exchange, it involves engagement. Um, it involves you understanding your partner to continuously have a relationship with them. This is the same mindset we want to carry with the relationship with discomfort. We want to have an understanding. We want to engage it. We want to have a different perception about how we feel about our emotions and discomfort. So this would consider to be a conceptual relationship versus an interpersonal relationship, which is more romantic based or friend based or family based, right? And so let's get into this. Understanding that the first thing that we have to understand about discomfort, period, is that it is a teacher. Any form of emotion that you feel in the body, look at it like a teacher that's trying to teach you something about yourself. Anger is trying to teach you something about yourself. Sadness is trying to teach you something about yourself. Discomfort is trying to teach you something about yourself. In this particular case, discomfort is a teacher that's trying to teach you an area of your life that you need to expand in, an area of your life that you need to grow in. So, in order for you to have a better relationship with discomfort, you need to understand that that is the lesson that is trying to teach you, right? So now you have a better relationship just off of knowing that when you feel discomfort, that's an area in your life that you need to expand in, okay? Not run away from. And we're going to get deeper into that later on throughout the video. So the first thing I want to share with you guys is you want to shift your perspective, right? You want to shift your perception on how you view discomfort. Okay. So instead of looking at discomfort like an enemy, right? Look at it like an opportunity for growth. Look at it like an opportunity for change. So every time you feel that body start to tense up, look at that as an opportunity for growth. Okay, because it's something that you're doing that you're not familiar with, that the body is telling you this is a sign of danger, or this is a sign of warning. I need you to pay attention to this. Okay, but let's just say, for example, you're trying to get more on videos, you're trying to do more YouTube, you're trying to put more of your stuff out into the world. That's what we're dealing with. We're not dealing with no actual physical danger. We're dealing with something such as putting yourself out there. So you have to reframe it. This is you getting out your comfort zone. So always look at discomfort like it's an opportunity for growth. Another thing I want to share with you guys is that celebrate the discomfort. Look at it like this. Throughout your day, if you haven't had something that created some discomfort in your body, then you might as well say you failed for the day. And let me just get a little bit more clarity. What I'm saying is that if you're not trying to push yourself every day to get out your comfort zone, then you're not growing. So take the initiative to try to seek discomfort in your life as a great indicator and sign that you're trying to evolve. If you go throughout your whole day excuse me, you go throughout your whole day and you do not have any type of experiences, anything that makes you feel like you're breaking out of your shell, then you're literally just staying in your shell. Okay. You're just looking in your shell, looking at all the corners of the shell. You could tell there's a hard exterior. You could tell it's really dark in here. There's nothing going on inside of that shell. So there's no growth going on inside of that shell. You got to get to the point when you want to break out of your shell. Okay. So acknowledge that when you feel discomfort, it is proof of evolving. When you feel discomfort, that means you're evolving. So if you put on your hat, which I hope most people do, put on your hat of growth. You want to have a growth mindset. If you have a growth mindset, you know that everything that you're doing in life is for your growth and evolution. So anytime that something doesn't work in on your favor, we don't take that as a hard failure. We don't take it as, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. We take it as, oh, I'm just growing. So you want to even shift your failures and things that you may put all your energy into, and you hope that it does well. If it doesn't do well, you have the growth mindset hat on, which reframes failure and look at failure as an opportunity for more growth, to learn and to evolve. So reframe the way that we look at certain things, but you got to have a hat on that says, I have on my growth mindset hat. So keep that growth mindset hat on when you're trying to hit your desires, your goals, and aspirations, right? Um, and so always keep that as like a kind of like a affirmation. Anytime you feel discomfort, tell yourself, "Oh, I'm feeling like I'm expanding today. This is a reminder I'm expanding today." Always keep it in the framework of I'm expanding or I'm evolving. So you won't feel like you just want to close down and just, become recluse and just fall back. You want to always push forward, right? So that's number one. I want to just talk about how you can reframe it, right? So number two, another step that you can take is, this is something that I do actually, is you want to seek discomfort. You don't want discomfort to come to you. You want to actually go looking for the discomfort. You want to find something in your life that you know you need to evolve in, whatever area is in your life, and actually go towards it and not wait for it to come to you. So another example of that would be, is say, like I said, say for instance, you're trying to grow your YouTube channel. Say for instance, you're trying to grow your Instagram. Say for instance, you're trying to do more public speaking. Say for instance, you're trying to broaden your business and talk to people in your community. Those things may make you feel uncomfortable. When you those things might make you feel uncomfortable as soon as you think about it. If that's the case, that's when you do it. You don't feel it and say, oh no, I'm not doing this. No, 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 you run to it. So find a discomfort in your life that you know off top makes you very uncomfortable, and you run to it, you seek it. I have an example that I do, that I can share with you guys. um it's a gym analogy. So every time I'm in the gym, there's always machines in the gym that I don't want to fuck with. So for instance, I don't like working on my legs, but I get my leg day in now. I don't get it twisted. I ain't the guy who don't, I ain't like, what I'm saying, big at the top, small at the bottom. I'm naturally there. But I don't like leg day. Okay. I don't think a lot of people like leg day, by the way. So I don't think it's a personal thing with me. But I know that if this thought or this emotion doesn't like it because it feels uncomfortable, that's the first thing I do when I hit the gym, because I know I don't like it. So anytime I'm in a gym and there's certain machines in the gym that I don't like because I feel like it's so uncomfortable, I go directly to it. I don't wait to the end of the workout, because we all know once you get to the end of the workout, you probably not even gonna have the energy to want to do that workout, or you're probably not gonna have the mental strength to want to do it because you didn't burnt yourself out on other workouts, right? So you want to seek discomfort in your life. See where you can find an area of your life that is very uncomfortable for you, and don't wait for it. Don't wait for it. Waiting for it is more of a yin approach. Going towards it is more of a yang approach. So anything that we're trying to, let's say, develop in our lives, we got to have both. But for the majority of the times, you want to definitely be in your action oriented masculine energy to move forward to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish in life. So you want to embody more of your masculine energy inside of you to make those things happen. Okay. Um, and last but not least, I want to harp on this as well. So let's use the previous example, step. So if you're so say you're in the world, right? And you're seeking discomfort. That's what you're doing right now. You're seeking discomfort. This is what I want you guys to pay attention to. Pay attention to how you are responding to discomfort. There's only two reactions happen inside of your body, and it all is correlated from the nervous system. You're either going to be in a flight response, meaning you're going to flee away from discomfort, or you're going to be in a fight response, meaning you're going to lean towards and you're going to go towards it. So pay attention to your primary trauma responses that is happening inside of your body every time you confront something that is uncomfortable. Do you run to the discomfort or do you flee away from it? Another example of that would be is say you're trying to put out your material on social media. As soon as you feel the discomfort of putting out your material on social media, you do not put out the material. You close out your phone, you stop worrying about it, and you completely act like it didn't even exist. You flee away from it. You completely run away from it because you view it as a threat. Another example of that is you're putting your information out on YouTube or Instagram or whatever it is that you're doing, and rather than and of course you may feel those, like, the nervousness start to tense up the body, you do it anyway. You still go towards it and you still put out the information. And what you'll notice over a period of time, FYI, by doing this particular practice, by going against the grain, by going against your natural response, which is to flight, and working and building on fighting, going against what it is that you're trying to do for yourself, what you'll notice over a period of time, that energy starts to become more dominant. And now you start to take on the world with a fight response, and you actually start to be more action oriented in your life. So I would say, if you say work on this particular practice, do it in small increments. Okay. Start small. Start with small things that make you very uncomfortable. It could be something simple as making a post on Instagram. If that tenses your body up and makes you feel some kind of way, work right there. Don't do nothing else. Don't do nothing else. Stay right there and keep posting. Just keep posting. You want to build up the emotional resilience. You want to build it up. You want to start small, and it's starting to build a muscle. And then once you stick, because what's going to happen is you're going to get comfortable. I promise you. I put 100 on this. You're going to get comfortable after a while. And then what you're going to tell yourself, this is boring. What else can I do? Go into your Instagram stories or go into Instagram lives. Start doing Instagram lives. That might be a little scary for you, but you want to keep going up the ladder and try to find things that can challenge you, because you're building your nervous system. Your nervous system is ruling the whole show. You don't even probably realize it, but unconsciously, you're doing one or two things. You're either continuously going forward towards the thing that make you uncomfortable, or you're running away from it. It happens so unconsciously. Someone could be having a conversation with you about something that you are very passionate about, something that is very engaging to you. And if they are challenging your beliefs, that might make you feel uncomfortable. So rather than you voicing your opinion and voicing your truth, you don't voice your opinion, you don't voice your truth, i.e., you got back into a flight response and you remain quiet. And a lot of us do that on a consistent basis, because then we have the narratives of, I just want to speak my truth. I just want to be authentic. That is a part of being authentic. You have to stay in the energy of fight. And it's not mean like actual fight, like you're not fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? You're not throwing the sets up. But what I'm saying is you are expressing what it is that you may feel can create some resistance in this whole, let's say, conversation that you're having with you and this person, that is going to make you feel more tense. You push through it anyway. And over a period of time, that muscle is going to start to build, and you'll be able to say what it is that you want to say. You'll be able to say what it is that you want to say, that whatever is on your heart, with no problem. Okay. So that's another practice I want you guys to, take into account. Start to pay attention to your trauma response. Every time you feel something that's uncomfortable, you're doing one or two things. You're running away from it, or you're running towards it. And all this stems from your inner child. All this stems from your teenager years. All this stems from your childhood experiences. Whatever you experienced that was uncomfortable as a child, you're still acting it out as an adult. So this is a little another FYI for you guys. For people who are watching this video and you find that it resonates and you would love to work on your inner child to help support your inner child so it won't sabotage your adult life, because that's what it's constantly doing. Book a consultation with me. We do a 1-on-1 30-minute free consultation so we can build up some type of connection so I can see if we're a great fit to work together for a 16-week coaching program. Okay. Very powerful program. I created myself. This is all intuitive based. This the coaching program is immaculate. I have testimonies on my Instagram. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, please follow me on Instagram. You can see those testimonials. And on that note, I'm gonna let y'all go because you know how I do. I be trying to get y'all in and out. You know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to harp on that is that this is your year to turn your whole motherfucking life around. And you have to have a better relationship with discomfort because that is going to be what's going to keeping you in the comfort zone. So you have to start small and start to build up. Because I know at the end of the motherfucking day, everybody who's listening to this video and resonates with this video, I know you're trying to get out the matrix. I know you're tired of this whole Trump shit that people keep talking about. I know you want to quit your job. I know you want to have a better life where you can do the things that you want to do when you want to do it. All of that is summed up into a level of high discomfort or just discomfort. I ain't got to put a high, low, mid. It's just discomfort. That's all it is. I don't even want to make it bigger than what it is. It's just discomfort that we feeling in the body. Okay. So on that note, like I said, I'm gonna let y'all go. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to geo myself. If this video resonated, drop some flames down below. And if anybody would like to say to reach out if you need any healing work. Also, I'm going to be doing another virtual breathwork event soon. These virtual breathwork events has been very powerful. I highly suggest you guys get into it. Check out my testimonials. They are lit. All right. But on that note, peace.